Good morning. Welcome to everyone. Welcome to this beautiful venue and with the beautiful weather. It's not every day, so let's enjoy it. Welcome to this third edition of the Private Debt Forum organized by Natixis CIB. Thank you very much again for joining us from all over the world. I'm Cristina Balanos and I'm delighted to be presenting this event for you. We have an exciting program with great speakers from industry leaders and experts on the latest trends, strategies and opportunities in the private debt market. And of course, we have also in the formats, different formats. We have roundtables, we have fireside chats, and of course, very interesting topics to talk about. So please give a warm welcome for this introduction to the head of global markets at Natixis CIB, Haize.
Hi everyone, thank you very much for being there. As you know, this location is usually close to some exceptional venues. 1 week ago, we had the final of Roland Garros, which was super exciting, as you know. So I hope this event will be as exciting as the final. We also try not to steal too much the show of the Bourget Aerospace venue, which is held north of Paris. So I guess they will accept us to have a few people there. We just had our aviation seminar just this morning. So thank you very much for being there. This is the third edition of this private debt day, and well, I'm part of global market, but I'm representing the full CIB team, because this is a very integrated business that we have at Natixis in terms of origination, structuring, distribution, sales, and more importantly, putting capital at work. So I guess 3 years ago when we had this first private debt forum, I guess private debt was, I wouldn't say nascent, but now it's fully part of the capital markets. Business, I guess, reading the numbers, it's got close to $2 trillion of assets. I don't know where the dollar being where it is now at 115. I might be wrong, but anyhow. So this is where we are. Again, I'm not going to say it again, but a great tool for issuers, people who need finance, flexible in terms of maturity, in terms of underlyings, etc. Very interesting tool for our investors, again having the capacity to pick up the proper yield, the proper capital structure, by unsecured, asset-based, almost everything. So we all know that. As you know, this asset class is growing everywhere, including in the retail. I would say, in the US it has started for some times, but I guess we do see that now, happening in Europe as well. So I guess this is a very exciting moment. I would say that again, it's also a special day and special time to have that conversation when we look at what's happening, in the world. Everywhere. I don't know. I haven't been looking at Bloomberg for the last 5 seconds, but I'm sure that Mr. Trump has had something to say in the meantime. So again, I guess if we look at what's happening, especially on that market and the resilience of that market, I mean, I don't know if we can say that, but I would say, it's really the victory of economics over geopolitics, which shows, how strong this market is. I guess. I know as a banker, we had all these, internal discussions around, us being disintermediated by, by you guys, whether they are corporates or companies willing to finance or investors. Well, at the end of the day, what I guess globally and what we've been doing at Natixis is partner. with you on the structuring side, on the capital structure, providing, portfolios, working on, different structure, which in fact, instead of competing, against each other, I think the idea is really to build up partnerships, long-term partnerships, both on the issuer side and on the investor community side. And again, one of the strengths we have, at Natixis is, we are certainly, a global player. As you know, we've got very strong, roots, and thanks to, Emmanuel on the securitization, business, which we've been doing for years and very successfully. Starting in the US from the, middle market CLO business, where we are one of the key player and building, around that. We are a key player, on the fund financing side. We've been building also, large, call subscription books, cap calls, as we say, moving along to, NAV financing, et cetera, hybrid financing. So next thing we do, of course, is the very strong origination capacity, thanks to, our, investment bankers and coverage officers, around the world. We are talking about real assets. Again, I was just talking about aviation, but this is real estate, this is infra, this is data centers, etc. And beyond that, I guess we are very globally present in the healthcare industry, the telecom industry, transportation, etc. So I think we can also source a lot of assets. Our group, BPCE, has an ample capital base with a very strong core equity tier 1. I guess it's close to 16%. I'm looking at Khalid, but he says yes, so that should be the case. It's close to 75 billion core equity tier 1. So the group has ample equity. We've got access to liquidity. I know we're in France here. I don't think that if you walk in the street, if you find, a boulangerie where you want to buy a croissant, we are financing these guys, okay? We've got 38 million retail clients, so we are a very large and stable institution. Again, that's important because, we are very, very stable, and we are there to provide, I would say, intermediate capital, on that business. The idea is really to put capital at work, but at the same time to recycle. So this is why I guess the partnership that we can have together is very important. And again, we're very happy today to welcome clients from everywhere in the world. I guess it's Korea, it's Australia, it's the US, it's Europe, and of course it's the UK. So this is a very international crowd. Which we are very happy to welcome here. I think that again you will see the agenda after, but it's going to be very interesting. I think it should be interactive, and so again very pleased to have you here. For once, I'm going to be short. The only thing again, maybe with as a conclusion is that. We have a real, at the CIB level, we have a real global ambition, which means that, again, we have capacities and the willingness to accompany you throughout the world, different regions, different type of structures. Again, it's not that we have an infinite risk appetite, but we are very keen to look at many different structures, everywhere in the world, whether they are, developed countries, less developed countries or emerging market, as we, as I would say. So, again, we are very present everywhere in the world. From LATAM to Southeast Asia, to China, where we're investing. So again, very keen to engage the dialogue. And I will thank you very much again for being there. Thank you for everyone from the CIB, and I will let the floor to the next item. Is going to start now, I guess. Thank you.